The Scottish League season is officially underway as Falkirk defeated the Spiders 2-1. They get tangled in their own web. Welcome back to the channel. The Scottish Championship is a go. Scottish League football is a go as Falkirk defeated them. And let's dive straight into the action. Falkirk, of course, after a few tricky seasons in League One, they're back. Alright, they are back. It was a big flag unfeeling at the start of the game. Falkirk, I've never actually, I'm going to assume that is the norm, but it's the first time that I've really ever seen it, that a team from a lower division gets the full, champions treatment. I doubt when Dundee United kick off against Dundee, it's going to go down that way. I doubt it. But anyway, Queen's Park, of course, finished 8th last season. They were pretty close to the bottom. Got a few more spiders coming through the floorboards there. But Falkirk, obviously promoted from League One after winning the league. But it was a pretty cagey affair early on. Falkirk, I think Falkirk edged the game. I think they did enough to win it. It was quite even. You look at the stats, 52% for Falkirk, 48% for Queen's Park in terms of possession. 10 shots to Falkirk, 8 shots to Queen's Park. I feel like Sack Run didn't really do enough for Queen's Park. I feel like he could have definitely got himself a bit more involved. There was a few balls that were whipped in he just didn't really fancy at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Whatever tickles your fancy. But again, the game sadly just crashed at the end. BBC Scotland is sorry for this inconvenience. Whatever happened there, but Falkirk did open the scoring in the 33rd minute with Miller getting the assist. No, sorry, the assist. He got the goal. He opened the scoring on the 33rd minute. We then go into half time, 1-0 up. Good attendance, by the way, for Falkirk, but that's to be expected when you've got 5,000. Well, when you say you got 5, but I think 5,505 people is a decent amount of people to have at the game. Absolutely. You cannot dispute that. But the fact that it was the first game, like I said, the whole flag bearing thing, first game in the championship in a few years, I thought they were always going to do relatively well here, Falkirk. They definitely were. I would never imagine this game having a poor attendance, and it's another reason why Falkirk should be in. Well, I don't think you should be in the top flight just based off your attendance, but it's another reason why I would like them to be in the top flight. It's just due to the fact that they're bringing so many fans, and I just feel like there's a lot more confidence with seeing Falkirk in the top flight. Like Dunfermline have came up and I wouldn't go as far as saying they've stunk the joint out, but they've not exactly lit the place up at the same time. Anyway, Sack Rudden, I buried him earlier. He did manage to get an assist this game. He played it through to big Thomas. Thomas with the goal for Queen's Park to make it 1-1, and as quicker as you can say, Scooby-Doo Mackie made it 2-1 to Falkirk. Now there was another host of chances after this. Queen's Park had a few corners, a lot of corners for Falkirk as well. They did have a counter-attack. McIver couldn't exactly put it into the back of the net. There was a few instances though with Queen's Park at the back. There was just a bit of confusion. Their goalkeeper Ferry, his defenders in front of him were just clearing balls that he had comfortably would have been dealing with, and it was putting them under pressure where he called for it, but then I believe it was Kerr cleared it. The ball then fell to a Falkirk guy, whipped it in, then a header for a Queen's Park guy. Was it Thompson? It might have been Thompson. He headed it over, almost literally put it into the back of his own net, man. Could have been a freaking disaster. Falkirk, though, with 10 minutes to go, you've got the commentary team saying, well, do they go for it? Do they push for that third goal? Or do they just accept a 2-1 victory and see it out? And see it out they did. I watched right up to about the 92nd, 93rd minute, and then the feed literally cut it. But it finished 2-1. Falkirk, good start for their season. I think they'll do well. I believe we put them, was it 6th? They could finish higher. Our championship predictions did pretty much consist of saying, well, you know what, literally anybody could win this league. That's how close it is, and I agree with that, man. It is such a super duper close league. It's a brilliant league to watch, man. I know it doesn't have the glitz and glamour. Not that the Premiership really has the glitz and glamour, but compared to the Championship, it does. But seeing you tune in on a Friday night, man, I feel like you get your bang for your buck which is if you go on BBC and you click, I have a TV licence, there's your bang for your buck. It's free. It's free, lecky. Anyway, 2-1 Falkirk, the Bairns win. Till next time, peace.